This one's gonna be a fun one. What are the best pieces of equipment that I recommend we upgrade for the Archer Queen, and why? I think you might be surprised by the answer, so let's get into it. The Queen is a beast on her own. Offering 780 damage per second, she is the most powerful hero with the highest DPS of any hero on her own. But it's the hero equipment that she has that gives her a nice boost, especially since she has the lowest HP of all the heroes except the Warden. The original Archer Queen equipment is of course the Archer Puppet and the Invis Vial. And while the Archer Puppet does offer a minor DPS increase of 159, and those Invis archers are pretty cool, the reality is it falls far short of the other pieces. Now the Invis Vial, on the other hand, offers something no other piece of Archer Queen's equipment offers, and that's 7.8 seconds of invisibility and power shots that do 1,740 extra damage per shot. This ability allows her, for example, to take down the Town Hall on her own with just this ability, should it be used upon reaching the Town Hall. It's also the ultimate safety valve, as it gives her a chance to recover her health if she's being healed before becoming visible on the battlefield once again. The other two pieces of common equipment are the Giant Arrow and the Healer Puppet, both of which are extremely powerful and very useful in a multitude of situations. At max, the Giant Arrow does 1950 in damage, which can completely destroy many buildings on the map and can get rid of air sweepers in the middle of a base, for example, allowing dragons to fly through defenses without that blowy interference. The Healer Puppet is the most friendly piece of equipment, except for maybe the Hog Rider. In that she allows the Queen to heal back up to full health under the right conditions with the 3 healers that pop out when the ability is pressed. Now the negative is that those healers are oftentimes exposed to air mines, which makes this ability less valuable in the center of the base, for example, where mine traps are likely to be. Which brings us to our epic pieces of equipment, which is the Frozen Arrow, the Magic Mirror, and the newest piece of Queen's epic equipment, which is the Action Figure. The Frozen Arrow does offer the highest DPS boost at 168 when it's at max, and the slowdown effect the Frozen Arrow offers is highly valuable for Queen charges. But in the current meta, not many Queen charges are being used, which makes this piece less valuable in my opinion. Doesn't mean it's worthless, not in the slightest. Just means that I personally find higher value in other pieces. The Magic Mirror is a super powerful piece of equipment in which the Queen goes invisible for 1 second and 2 clones pop out with 3216 HP, doing 765 DPS apiece. And if they can last the entire 30 seconds, such as when they're behind a tank, then they alone can do 45,900 in damage, which makes it the most powerful piece of Queen's equipment overall in my opinion. But I'm not going to recommend that we level it up, as there are other pieces that I would rather spend ore on, and I'm gonna explain why in just a second. Lastly, we have the Action Figure, and at max, this guy has 18,500 HP and 700 DPS. Giant. At max, this piece also offers the Queen an extra 713 HP, 135 DPS, and 40 self-healing per second. Which means this too is an extremely powerful piece of equipment, but once again, I'm not going to recommend we upgrade it just like the Magic Mirror. So which pieces should we upgrade, and why am I saying to hold off on literally the 2 most powerful pieces of Queen's equipment? First of all, if we are doing Dragon or really any air-based attack, then the best 2 pieces to use, in my opinion, are going to be the Giant Arrow and the Healer Puppet, as unless we are in hard mode, the Giant Arrow can immediately remove air defenses and air sweepers, while also creating an amazing funnel with its powerful, destructive path. And since the Giant Arrow is best used towards the beginning of an attack, the Healer Puppet helps keep her alive as she continues funneling down the side of the base. Which means if we're doing mostly air attacks, then I personally am going to recommend that we first upgrade the giant arrow and secondarily upgrade the healer puppet, as they are so useful in air attacks. For ground attacks, the two most powerful pieces to use are going to be the magic mirror and the action figure. But the problem with focusing on those two pieces is they are both epic, which means they are going to take a really long time to max out. Now, there's a million ways to run the numbers, and it will be different for every player. But if we are warring regularly as a max town hall, doing CWL, and winning half of our clan wars, then we will be gaining an average of around 15 to 20 starry ore per week in war bonuses, plus the 10 starry ore per week we can get through raid medals. And since one epic piece will require 480 starry ore to max, that means it will take 16 to 19 weeks to gain enough starry ore on one piece alone. That's 4 months, and even longer than that if we're a lower town hall. Now, this does not take into consideration any starry ore that can be gained from special events, for example, or maybe 4 times ore bonuses. But the reality is, epic pieces take a really long time to upgrade. And since there are other pieces of epic equipment that can have much more of an impact on our attacks and give us more options in attacking, such as the rocket spear and electro boots on the RC, the fireball on the warden, or the spiky ball on the king, all epic pieces of equipment, focusing on the mirror and the action figure is less important in our overall upgrading strategy. Which leads me to want to focus on, drumroll please, the Invis Vial and the healer puppet whenever we're doing ground attacks. As always, if you think that it's better for you to focus on the two most powerful pieces of equipment, which in my opinion again are the magic mirror and the action figure, then 100% go for it. You don't have to take my recommendation on that. Or maybe you think that a level 21 action figure is going to be better than a level 18 healer puppet. Whatever the case, use the strategy that works the best for you. Please let me know what you think about this assessment below in the comments. I always get great comments, and I appreciate every single comment that you guys leave me. I love responding to them, so please let me know what you think of my choices for the Queen's equipment. And if you're looking for a video that might help you with the King's equipment, then make sure you check this one out. I go into detail about the pieces that might work best, and you might be surprised by those recommendations as well. Do not forget to subscribe for more future videos that will be coming out very soon. Until the next video, my name is TipDog20. I'll see you then.